I'm standing in between America's two competing off-road centric trucks, the Ford Raptor and the Ram TRX. And today I'm going to be telling you why you should be buying this one over this one. Now, the first reason you should be buying a Raptor over a TRX is price. And I know that's not going to concern many of you who have the money to actually purchase this truck, but it does matter. This one, fully optioned as it is with the R37 package, is $87,000. Remember, this is fully optioned out. $3,000 less is what this starts as standard. So if you're looking for something that is going to be better on the wallet, this is going to be your better option. On top of that, this is going for $90,000, and this one has 20,000 miles on it and is a year old. So just keep that in mind when deciding between a Raptor and a TRX. You're going to get a better deal with the Raptor. Now, this part of the video is not going to make any sense to some of our viewers who are huge Dodge fans, but to me and to a lot of you out there, it will. Yes, the TRX has a 702 horsepower, 6.2 liter supercharged V8, and this only has a turbocharged V6 with 450 horsepower, but that doesn't mean this isn't a good engine. You got to think, whenever you're going to use that 700 horsepower and 650 pound-feet of torque, yes, the Raptor R is coming out with those exact power numbers, but that doesn't mean you're ever going to use that total amount of power off-road or on-road. Most of the time, you're going to be just fine with a 3.5 liter V6, and on top of that, on the highway, this can still get 20 miles per gallon versus that one, it gets 8. So what would you rather have, a $1,000 gas bill or a $500 gas bill? It doesn't really matter, you're still spending a load on gas. Now, when it comes to suspension comparisons between the Raptor and the TRX, the Raptor is going to take it as well. This has a total of 13.1 inches of ground clearance. Granted, it's on these 37-inch tires, but that was only at about an inch versus the TRX. Even without the 37-inch tires, this still has more ground clearance. The TRX sits at 11.8 inches compared to a 13.1 and 12.1 inch ground clearance. Now, when it comes to front suspension travel, the R37 package Raptor does suffer a little bit from having these larger tires. You're going to get 13 up front and 14 in the rear, and if you were to get the 35-inch tires, you'd have 14 up front and 15 in the rear. Both are going to be higher than what the TRX offers. So, when it comes to suspension, you're going to have a lot more fun with the Raptor rather than the TRX. Now, when it comes to the interior of the Raptor, I think it's going to be a better suited place for anyone to be rather than the TRX. Sure, the TRX does have more soft touch materials that feel higher quality, especially on places like the dashboard and the door, but that doesn't mean this interior isn't nice and comfortable. It is packed with technology, just like the TRX's is, but on a daily driver's perspective and in general with off-roading as well, this is going to be a more comfortable place to be. And you even have your speakers in the headrest as well. So, would you rather have these Recaro bucket seats or sit in the TRX? I think I'd rather be in the Raptor. Now, when it comes to the driving experience of a Raptor, you're probably going to enjoy it more than the TRX, minus the fact that you won't be doing 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds. The Raptor just drives better overall. It feels like it's more on point, and it doesn't drive like its size. The TRX, for whatever reason, feels like you're driving a semi-truck. But when you're behind the wheel of a Raptor, Ford has made sure it feels like you're driving a tiny crossover instead. So, overall, the driving experience of the Raptor you're going to have a lot more fun with. Driving it on the highway is fun. It still has tons of power to get you going, though not as much as the TRX. But I think overall, the Raptor just has a better suited driving experience for people who just want an everyday car as well as something that's great at off-roading. Now, I know this video is not going to make sense to a lot of people out there, especially because this has so much power to it. But if you're looking to save some money and get a more capable vehicle, you're probably going to want the Raptor. And you are, again, saving a couple dollars when you do that. So, that's why I would choose the Raptor over the Ram TRX. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button down below and subscribe if you want to see more from us. And I'll see you all in the next video.